EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Brandon Gaughan, Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Set to go, young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And here we go, we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. A nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nico Collins, 69 yards. And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Koo up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Blanche up the middle. Robert Spillane, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's to his running back, complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
2nd and 10. Pass out left finds Johnston. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Smith catches left side. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Lynch.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got him
under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Drake London, 26 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Good footwork at the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got it at the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down, here's Brown. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in, and they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Another shot from the one on second and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Brown is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Lining up for the point after.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Texans 7. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Well-placed kickoff. That's what these new rules could do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw again on second down. Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Youngwei Koo on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So the starting field position was terrific following a surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Now back to throw. Chase Young able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're...
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east, and we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Brown. And play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. They get 18 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to air this one out. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one. Here's first and 10. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? More from MetLife Stadium after this. Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL. This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. from the shotgun. It's Hurts. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to have a first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Gain of 9 yards.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
And he'll take this one in. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Falcons. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Going deep downfield for Judy. And this will be incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 27.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Brings up second down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10 up at the 42. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Kobe Turner.
Look up and praise and I'll never let him go.
Sets up third down.
Shit on time, the ball, get him to the okay. And I you for love. Oh, let him know.
Well, third and 19, no problem. They pick it up on third and long. Herbert down on first down. Out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Second down, here's Herbert. To the outside, he's got Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Carolina Panther.
On play action now, Herbert. He'll go right back to Smith. They look up again. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. As he will take this one across into the end zone. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Carolina.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Set. Ready.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. He's brought down by Obi Turner.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Two minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top. From the gun, it's Herbert. Going deep downfield for Judy. To the goal line and in. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Panthers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll be forced out right. Throw across his body is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. This is brought in downfield by Judy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Going deep downfield for Judy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. He's brought down by Kobe Turner. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. From 29, here's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Work to do. The crowd helping the defense. Third down and 9. Moving left. He'll try to run for it. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. They're going to try to run it in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
13. Panthers 12.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up second down.
No play fake. Herbert. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. To throw, it's Herbert. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
This is the Madden Championship Series brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game.
Yep.
Who wins on the ball? Who runs the ball the best and controls the clock?
What's up, Frank Sinatra?
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Able to slither by. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive with Lynch. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Yeah, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll run again with Lynch. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun, it's Elway. And that's going to be
Good shit, nigga.
complete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Elway. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. First down, the run with Lynch. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
You gonna do what you gonna do what I say.
They run again on first down.
Niggas ain't fuck with me in this run game, nigga. I'm gonna tell you how to run that ball, nigga. Gonna do what I say. They might fuck on me. Him, nigga. Frankie.
Jerry Jeudy, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Shifts by him. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can
It's on my neck,
wide receiver route to him,
tree.
make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks.
First and 10 on the 47-yard line.
Here's Elway. Over the middle, complete. It's Lynch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. Down the sideline he goes. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Could make 3.
From the shotgun, Elway. Escaping, and he's going to go down.
Second the backer, second the stacker, second the stacker.
It's a loss of
backer.
second and
Stacker. If you don't work, then you don't eat. If you don't work, then you don't eat. If you don't work, then you don't eat. You don't grind. You don't shine.
If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Elway will throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Elway. to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They're going on fourth. It's Elway. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg Olsen. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. If they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
One of these exceptional offers during the Martin Luther sales.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Lynch. And he sidestepped the 1-man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jerry Jeudy, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll be back up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Now Elway to throw. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Elway. Being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a second and just a couple of inches.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Down here.
This is caught. It's Crabtree. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Michael Crabtree in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Let your body decide. I'm scared for you.
Lynch up the middle. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid
Yes, please.
with a 2nd and 3.
It's a crazy part.
Lynch running the counter. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they go Lynch. They won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Going quickly out to the right side. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. At the middle, it's Lynch. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Touchdown!
Let me testify. You accuse me of. You accuse me of. Let me testify. You accuse me of. You accuse me of. Testify. Accuse me of. You accuse me of. Let me testify. Accuse me of. You accuse me of. Take my life away. Take my life away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now Elway. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now it's Elway. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. In motion right is Johnston. This is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll try and wind down some clock with Lynch. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stuck behind the line. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And inside Robin Lynch. And they'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Let's go. Let's go! Shut that shit, nigga.
Let them get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Elway to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Nobody cares until they're going to get 2 songs. Nobody cares until they're going to get 2 songs.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The Bengals going to
It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now it's Elway. And it's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Here's Elway. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing now is Elway. And a throw there going to be incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. expected. They're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass complete to Higgins. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. And the spike comes with 9 seconds left to go. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. They'll have the first down and then some. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
They're going to try and run for it. And he is in for 2 points. And barring some hijinks on the kickoff, we're going to be headed to overtime.
Hey, word!
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away.
Sorry.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
Nate German! Hey!
So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away.
I never sweat till it just ain't me. I'm Mr. Jock. I shoot 2 and 3. What the fuck you with me? I get guap, yeah, I get D. Really ain't a thing, but I'll take a scene.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
In OT now, here's Elway. They set up the screen to Lynch. Finding room at midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now it's Elway. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Here's Elway to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, fourth down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here.
And how about this, a fake?
No, you suck! You suck! You don't deserve this shit, nigga.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Uh-oh, I see something.
They go up the middle with Lynch.
There you go.
Yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
They'll set up the screen to Lynch. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
When you lose that kind of
I ain't punting shit. I ain't gonna fake it either.
But that wasn't the case.
I ain't no bitch.
Completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get in overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive. So now, sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime. That first series, boy, everything on the line then. Now you've seen what a defense is thrown at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
Let's go, nigga.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Wilson.
Out of there, nigga. Out of there, nigga. Let's go, nigga. I'm him. Fuck you, break. Let's go. Try you win a fucking game, niggas. Yeah. Why you shooting me back? Because I push each other around.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he's instrumental in earning this victory.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say good night, everybody.
She wanna know where I go. Where I be.
So what about the rest of the ball? Oh, no, he's good. Bobby's cool, he's clean, trust me. Bobby, where you going? I'm going to get my ball. What you talking about? The ball comes back. What you mean the ball comes back? The ball goes down there through the machine and comes back, man. Yeah, man. You wouldn't take us to a fly-ass bowling alley. Look at you. Bobby just trying to walk down the lane to get his ball out. He didn't know the ball came back. It's crazy, man. How you think Rico, man? He's trying to go get the ball, man. You see? I called a perfect strike. That's huge, Shake. I propose a toast. I like that. To my man Shake's new show. Yes, sir. That's right, man. And to me producing Bobby Marble. Just in time we were just toasting a new show, I told him how we killed it today. Yeah, about the show, man. Can I talk to you about fun, please? Right here, whatever you got to say, you can say it in front of everybody, man. I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, I get it. You want to pick the show up for another 72 episodes? Actually, yeah. And you can watch it from the comfort of your own home. You're fine. Oh, you know what, Nick? You can't do the Tisha and Dwayne show without Tisha and Dwayne. We're packed.
I do need him.
Oh, no, we're not.
Not gonna lie.
You said throw you the ball and say, well, I guess now you're out of the way. Still want the ball? Damn, Nick, come on, man. That's cold as hell. You got time to clean this out. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Sit down. I talk to him about his work. I ain't going nowhere in front of you, you sneaky, covert bastard. Whatever you want to say to me, you can say in front of my friends, Nick. Please talk.
Really praying for my Jesus. Jesus name pray. Amen. Really praying for my Jesus name pray. Amen.
As if me and you want to offer me a roll type basis. Trust me, if Bushwick Bill had a SAG card, I wouldn't even be here. That's a real good one. Here's the thing, Nick. Unlike you, I'm not a backstabber. I value my relationship with my friends. That's right. You understand that? So you think that I'm going to sit up here and take that little deal that you just offered me? Oh, man, homie. Keep an episode. Damn. Oh. You know, guys like you give Hollywood a bad name. Y'all ain't shape. They make me sick. You're a good friend, Kevin. You're damn right I'm a good friend. That's right. I'm one of the best there is. I can't believe you would come here in front of my friend. That's his boy. I'll tell you something, Nick.
Ain't gonna lie. I'm with that.
Shut up. Because what you got to say don't mean nothing to me right now. I don't even want you looking at the way. Because I got one more thing to say to you. Shay, can you see him? Yeah, you got it. That's right. My last comment to you is to... Oh, sorry. Shut up. You're making me mad, Nick. You don't want to make me mad. Leave. Leave. Walk. Go ahead. That's your boy right there. Range. That's range. People be here. You know, this is totally unprofessional. Thank you. He's here. But who knows though? And maybe wants to know that this guy, whoever operates the door is fired. Yes. He's here. I was gonna go. You think somebody playing a stupid door? Move. Thank you. Hey, you got Steve Harvey on the right foot. Ladies and gentlemen, our new Dwayne, Mr. Kevin Hart. Yeah. Everybody welcome Kevin. Stop. I don't need nobody kissing my ass. We'll be back. Call me Sarah. We'll just... Kevin, what are you wearing? I'm wearing with stars you don't have to wake up until noon to wear. Thank you. I just want to reintroduce myself. I go by the Kevin Hart. Couple changes. Right now, acting as an executive producer on the show, I decided to make some executive decisions. Chris, bro, dude, y'all fired. So you need to get your ass up and out. Not feeling your vibe. Are you drunk? No, I'm saying you're fired. And we're down with Trump too. You're fired. Come on, make it up. I was gonna say, if that was in the script, you wouldn't be fired. Get your old ass up, man. Somebody get over here from me. Hey, man, will you work the you, man? Hey, Meg, what? Oh, hey, don't even do it. Deal with anger, that's all that is. Moving on, Ken. I didn't want to make any changes with you because if I did, that would be a low-down, dirty shame. That's one of my favorite movies right there. Reggie, dude, I'm decided I'm going to get this out the way. I won with Bill. Uncle Phil. I loved it. I think he's a better actor than you. But I was like, if I fire you, I'm going to wake up like an I do that. Well, I'm going to say that. That's what you say. I don't want to make you insecure. I'm a serial. Just say no. That's bad. Somebody's on their cycle Sunday. I also want to introduce you to your new head writer, Terry and Jody. 2,000 minutes. I rewrote the script. Made it much better. I'll take one. That's down, please.
What is this bullshit, Nick?
Right, as the owner of this network, tell it, Tina. In order to get him to do the show, we had to give him creative control.
You what?
Tell it, Keenan. Look, he wanted the Diablo Union. We had to fight for you.
Let me tell you what the problem is. The problem is you.
Listen, Tina, give me Damon's number. I want to know how he No, like, Bobby. Alright, first and foremost,
I'm going in. Yes.
I believe so. Sorry for the brother. I've had one dude with double shot scotch. Help us help you, Bobby. Right. Whatever it takes to make you more comfortable, we with it. I'm with it, man. Tell me what to do. I thought you would never ask. Roll the tape back. Turn off all the lights. This is how I usually work. Watch. I'm gonna nail it now. Pretty and bottles are going down. Pretty and bottles crowding around. Okay, come on, man. Yo, get some board. And turn the lights off, man. Yo, turn the lights off, man. Turn the lights off. Damn, is that a rash? Oh. Okay, let's say 5, man. Yeah. Tonight is the night. For the first time, Tisha and Dwayne will be shooting for a live studio audience and screaming fans who all came just to see who? You guessed it, me. One thing is for sure, your last track will be me. Open the gate. Look, it's me, Dwayne Martin, from Tisha and Dwayne. You know me. You see me. Really? Because I'm looking at the billboard, and that's Dwayne. I'm Dwayne. That's That's him. I'm me. And look, come on, man. Open the door. That's the end of the line. All right. Like that? Stop letting this pass. Come on now. You get the picture?
You gonna let me get my line out?
Now, talk to me. What's the problem?
Listen, he won't let me get my line out, King.
Oh, for the love of God. They didn't tell you?
Tell me what?
Harry and Joe, they cut that line. Everybody else got the green.
Hey, what's your green page? I don't know. Okay, I don't.
I want to move on from this because unlike her, I care about the project and I want to make it better. Now look, we got 3 cameras here. I feel like they're all doing the same thing. They're all getting 2 shots. Why? You don't need Tisha's face in every camera. Cut it out. Focus on me. I'm your money. Use it. He don't mean it like that. He don't mean it like that. Come on now. You I'm telling you right now, Nick, you better get this boy together or it's going to be the Keisha show.
Yeah, that'd be a hit. In 1993.
I heard you. You better run. You better run, boy. Run, Nick. Run. You think I had a pick?
Oh, no, sorry, sir. They're shooting.
I know I'm Dwayne. Okay, Dwayne and Keisha.
No. I'm looking at the billboard right there. And that's Dwayne.
I am Dwayne, lady.
Somebody. Huh? They don't pay
Yo, I cannot record what I'm saying. All right, take the blindfold off. Now what?
Turn around, B. What up, these rats going on with you?
Yo, y'all ain't right for that one.
Eric Deli, we got y'all. Hey, yo, I heard you trying to go solo again, baby.
Man, I was solo even when I was in the group.
Yeah, we all know. That's why we got Johnny, remember?
Oh, man.
Please. Yo, what's going on, man? What you need?
Yo, run it back one more time. Now y'all gonna see what Boston does.
Boston, yeah.
Boston's in the house. Come on, you don't understand when you go wear Raiders jerseys. No wonder the Raiders will never be number one. Matter of fact, talking about the Raiders, make me want to take a number two.
Hey, Dwayne. Nice jacket. I see you got a job on the show anyway. You have a claim it's mine, Keenan. What's that, brother? My woman and my maid. Look, man, we don't have no problem.
Girl, these Raiders go. I thought. Or like Edward. Why is he here? Because family matters. Are you in control?
Not just like this. Not like this.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Play action. Hurts has it. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that game? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's trying to push the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Johnson finds the football, complete. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. They'll try and punch it in, and he's in for the touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Very good. You took on that challenge.
Which isn't even a real number. Okay. I'm like one of those objects in your rearview mirror. I'm much bigger than I seem. Let that marinate. Come on. Is it in there yet? Almost. Okay, I'll tell you what, while you think about it, I'm gonna go drain the main vein.
First and 10 now from the 30. Ford straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 27. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better.
Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Nice job beating that ultimate team challenge. If you left any stars out there, you can always replay it to pick them up. Or...
I caught him 15 and 4 one day. He got weird.
Speaking of water, what time you guys going to Baby's Hot and Cookies Party?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
5-yard gain.
It's Hurts once again. And no look in, that throw falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Biggs front downfield to Judy. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You make me feel anything.
On the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone.
Hope you ain't loving it, crew. How many bodies you got? Pray there ain't more than a few.
Hurts yet again. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans hold a slim 2-point lead early. And that is how you take down a challenge, baby. You have some momentum after that. Let's pick out another challenge and keep it going.
The past 5 days have been the best days of my life. I'm talking the best sex I've ever had. Left hand, you are fishing and fire. I mean, we've done that. Her house, my house. Her car, my car. Her church, my church's chicken. It's been a real rodeo, baby.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he's across the 43, extra yards to the 43. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. On play action, Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. They'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he goes across midfield. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. Now loose football. The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Young. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It's the former Tar Heel and longtime Panther great, Julius Peppers. In there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now a toss. Hubbard going left. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. 2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
And more organized. From compact.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young to throw. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. And that's to the left sideline. And
no additional tools.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young to throw it. And he's going to go down. The Texans caught him and able to bring him to the ground. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 3rd down and 10.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now here's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Oh, fighting off the defender. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
This hand truck ensures stability during movement. Its collapsible frame allows it to fold flat for compact storage, fitting neatly in closets or car trunks. Designed to minimize physical strain, it's ideal for anyone needing a dependable load-carrying solution without bulk. Move with ease and convenience wherever you are. Available now for $39. This is an unrepeatable overhead garage rack, built from industrial steel to safely support up to 8 storage beds. The rails adjust to fit space of varying sizes, and the expandable framework adds flexibility to both.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go!
Here's Young now to throw right away. The pressure there got two on the...
An excellent choice for efficient organization.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Now, deep ball for London. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down is Young. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defense. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
60 red. 60 red.
From the gun, it's Young. Now, deep ball for London. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. 45 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take...
This freestanding design is perfect for passing. Ready up.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10.
33, yellow. Ready.
Look at play action with Young. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Open man downfield. That's London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Texans 1st down. Here's Young.
Hey, look at this shit. He's not even trying. He's not even trying to get it to the motherfucking... All right.